The world as we know it is about to change. The technology of the world, in every sector, from our light bulbs to computers, from medicine to construction work, from electricity to space technology, from your sports shoe to military weapons, everywhere we will witness a revolutionary change. And behind all the changes, there will be only one single material. A material of wonder, with infinite possibilities. By using this fascinating material, humans shall be able to do the impossible, prevent a pandemic and probably stop World War III even from starting. Maybe by using it, we can even defeat the Incredible Hulk. Yes, it will also be possible and there will be no need for any vibranium or help of Tony Stark. The wonder material is nothing from science fiction that our scientists are working on. It's already in our hand. So let's find out what this magical element is. What are its unique and incredible properties? How will it change our known world and why scientists are not using it yet? The wonder material is known as graphene. It is a one-atom thick sheet of carbon atoms arranged in a hexagonal lattice.
The almost remarkable two-dimensional material was first isolated in 2004 by two genius researchers at the University of Manchester, named Professor Andrei Geim and Professor Kostya Novoselov. Their groundbreaking work, which later earned them the Nobel Prize in Physics. But it is almost unbelievable how they find and isolate the wonder material from carbons, yes, from carbons like which are inside of your pencil. Surprisingly, a simple method used sticky tape to peel off layers from a lump of graphite until they obtained flakes just one atom thick. Can you believe it? This layer is so thin that you can call it almost two-dimensional. But don't take it the wrong way, this tiny thin sheet of graphene is incredibly strong. So strong that we know nothing like it. It is 200 times stronger than steel. To understand it better, if we take a thin sheet of graphene, you can balance 10 fully grown elephants on it, and the sheet will still remain unbroken, intact. Just think how strong it is. Due to its uniquely super strong characteristics, scientists are dreaming of building skyscrapers with thousands of floors. If they can create a building with graphene, it can even survive a nuclear strike easily. They even plan to create elevators which will take humans directly to space. No more rocket journeys for a spacewalk. Maybe we will be able to go to space just to have a cup of coffee with an amazing view.
Graphene is also a superconductive element. Due to its superconductive characteristics, it can bring a revolutionary change to our semiconductor and microchip industries. Our computers will be faster than ever before. It will also bring a revolutionary change in our cell phone industries. If we can use graphene in our batteries can be fully charged in a maximum of 15 minutes. It can be used 3,500 times more than we are using it now. If we can replace copper wire with graphene for supplying electricity, it will work 100 or 1,000 times more efficiently than traditional copper or steel wire, and its charge carriers exhibit zero effective mass. It will replace our LED bulbs too. Using graphene, scientists already develop new bulbs, which will emit more lights but use far less energy. Even bulbs can be replaced by glowing walls and arts, made out of graphene. Despite its strength and conductivity, graphene is also highly flexible. It can be stretched up to 25% of its original length without breaking because of its honeycomb-like atomic structure. Just think about the possibilities of a super strong, thin and flexible material. A coating of graphene can make glasses almost indestructible. Windows of buildings and cars will be safer. We will get new super strong scratch-proof bendable displays for our device from TV to smartphones. The researchers of University of Texas already developed removable tattoos using graphene which can track your body temperature and level of hydration. It's also super light in weight. 1 cubic centimeter graphene's weight about is 0.7 grams only.
Many experts believe the reason behind starting World War III will be the crisis of drinkable freshwater. The freshwaters are limited and many countries are already facing serious problems about this issue. In the Middle East, Africa, Sub-Saharan and many other countries of Asia, especially countries with deserts, are already facing a serious crisis for supplying fresh water to its citizens. The lack of fresh water is already causing many problems, including the continuous death of people. The statistics suggest that roughly 2,740 people may die each day based on the annual estimate. However, this number is increasing every day. This includes deaths from diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, and polio, which are often linked to water. As graphene is so strong and thin and it has a honeycomb-like atomic structure, Scientists already and easily created a special type of water filter that can separate salinity from the seawater. Which means by only using a filter we can get as much fresh and safe drinkable water as we need directly from the ocean. No more power required to evaporate seawater to separate salt from it. You may also know scientists are suspecting another pandemic 100 times more dangerous and deadly than the coronavirus which caused the last pandemic. By using graphene, scientists can create such masks which will filter dust, pollution and even big-size viruses and bacteria. This will be a great weapon against any airborne or contagious disease which spreads through air. For military and law enforcement units like police, SWAT, Army, bulletproof dress is very important. It is the barrier between life and death for them. But almost all currently used bulletproof vests are too heavy. And if a powerful bullet like the bullets of a sniper rifle or machine gun hit the vest, there is a strong possibility that the vest will fail to ensure your protection. But here, graphene can be a game changer. Graphene, thick like a paper sheet, cannot only prevent a sniper bullet, even a shell of a tank can't penetrate it. Dress and shoes, especially the sports shoes coated with graphene, will last for a very long period. The University of Manchester already created some shoes with graphene coating and the result is super amazing. The tires of cars and concrete of building mixed with graphene will be unimaginably strong and last for a very long time. Even if you paint your building wall or car with graphene coating, a severe car crash may damage your car but not the paint. It can also be used as a beauty product. Graphene will be the best alternative for several beauty products such as safe and permanent hair dye.
Now, we already have graphene. There are so many prosperity and possibilities that can even change our world, so why aren't we starting using graphene in every possible sector? Okay, there is only one big problem in that. The production of graphene is not cheap. Graphene is so expensive that the price of only 1 gram graphene is about $1,000. Producing graphene is also time-consuming and still a very hard task. The amount we can produce nowadays is too little compared to our needs. We still do not know any method of mass production of this magical element. Currently, graphene is created via CVD or chemical vapor deposition. Chemical vapor deposition represents a viable synthesis route to produce good quality, large area graphene films. In simple words, the technique relies on the thermal decomposition of a carbon-rich source and the further deposition of carbon atoms in a honeycomb pattern on top of a metallic catalyst film and then collects it from there. It's a very costly and time-consuming process for a small amount of graphene. This process also requires a great amount of energy, and energy means cost. But we need more efficient way, a way of mass production of it to use it in every sector of our life which will change the world. There is another technique which is called flash graphene synthesis, which is made in 10 milliseconds by heating carbon-containing materials to 2760 degrees Celsius or 5000 degrees Fahrenheit. In this process, plastic waste and plastic-like material can turn into an atomic structure from which extracting graphene is too easy. But creating this amount of heat in such an incredibly low time also requires a huge amount of energy, which is also very costly. The researchers from University of Houston claims they will be able to create about 1 kilogram of graphene per day within the next 1 to 2 years. We need to produce millions of tons of graphene where we can only produce a few pounds. But researchers from around the world is trying their best to resolve this problem. We are expecting they will find a cost-effective way of mass production of graphene very soon.
This is all for today. If you like this video, then please like and share. We will come back soon with something new, interesting and informative. So don't forget to subscribe. Till then, have a great day.